It's quite a long story, yeah, but I'm a car racing enthusiast. Started in '92 selling aftermarket performance parts in a small little tuning shop at my hometown in Mohawk. My first car was an Opel, and if somebody's asking me what's your favorite car, what's your dream car, it's for me it's still the Opel Kadett C, which being my first car and still my dream car. I basically got every Opel Kadett C model you can imagine, or being on the market. Some of them I modified myself, really big projects when I did it back in the days. But since I'm a little bit more involved in daily business, it's really challenging to drive those cars or just to maintain those cars. So I just became an industrial salesman after school. And basically all my engineering experience is hands-on experience. I took stuff apart. I took an engine part, a gearbox apart. I put it back on. You left some washers and bolts and nuts, and had to figure out where you forgot to put that into. And you get to meet people with personal demands. And it was kind of frustrating, that you couldn't fulfill their expectations. You could say it's been, just a reaction on that frustration to say, listen, let's fabricate some suspension product yourself. You can't screw up more than the other guys, and that's basically how everything started in '95. When I started doing business, I never thought that even gonna have one employee. That we're going to sell products all around the world, putting my initials, carrying my initials, KW for Klaus Wohlfarth, I've never thought about. Customer satisfaction, that's most important to me. It's not selling a product, we're selling an experience. We want to try to help people to have, simply more fun with the vehicle. Here at KW, my employees talk about their family. This is my second family by far the larger family. Then, back home or at home, I have a wife and three girls. That first meeting, and it's one of the moments, I remember, and I had a lot of, moments, obviously, a lot of interesting moments when you run a business like that. But Georg was being, a special person, the way he approached me at that time. He was looking for a sponsor of the, hill climb championship, the German championship. He put, the interest of the championship above his personal interest, and that's been very, very different. I've never had such a situation before that the race driver is coming to my desk and asking for a sponsorship basically for the community. There was no question that, I wanted to help, the championship, that organization, to fund, to finance next season, and that's how we became sponsor of the now called KW Hill Climb Championship, and we are sponsor since that. And as long as I will be here, we maintain that sponsorship. He put in, a V8 engine in that car. He used, traction control, race ABS, everything, ever available in motorsports, got actually put, on that car. So the speed difference was absolutely insane. The noise was insane, and, that's what people, loved that car for. The sound, the speed, and, always the performance, Georg put down in that car, which was, absolutely amazing. Georg's family, his brother, at some point they had to think about what they're going to do with the car. They considered to sell the car, and at that point I said, guys, if you really consider selling the car, please let me know what your expectations are. I just wanted to take the car and wanted to do something with the car to keep the car and basically, Georg as a person in memory. I have no personal experience with the Festival of Speed. I just know it's an honor to be invited to be with the car at the Festival of Speed. Georg wanted, he would like to see the car, being in action again. There is no doubt. The family of Georg, all his friends, they want to see the car in action again. It's a tribute to Georg and his career. He has been an absolutely amazing person, a friend, which I had a close relationship. We shared some of our dreams, some of our ideas. Being able to bring that car to Goodwood, that's probably one of the career highlights he didn't manage to achieve. So. Yeah, so his friends will try to achieve it for him. It's probably the best and the most we can do. It's very mixed emotions, obviously. It's an honor, to bring back that car on track. It's a very special moment for a lot of people here, since we all have somehow, a relationship to Georg. Who designed, who built the car. That car is an icon. Georg was an icon, and us being able to bring back the car and driving it in front of such an audience is obviously a very special moment. We want to put down a good show. We want to make Georg proud. With that run, we don't want to damage anything. Obviously, that's nobody's intention. There are obviously a lot of people. I have to thank the people who worked on the car and made it happen. The driver who said, "Okay, I'm gonna drive the car." It's an honor to be in Georg's car and get that opportunity to drive the car. There is the family, I would like to thank that they made that possible, that I could get hands on the car, and finally I fulfilled my promise that I wanted to bring back the car in the conditions Georg was driving it the last time, and now it's back on track.
I still can't believe it's not my car. It was never my car. It was a car of a friend of all of us, and now I'm the guy sitting in this car bringing it to Goodwood. It's unbelievable. No worries, it isn't handled difficult because Georg was always thinking about driving behavior to make a car easy to drive, and therefore grip isn't too bad. There's two problems: we don't have traction control, we don't have ABS, so you have to get used to. It's massive power and torque, and from the start line to the first corner, it's almost no show. It's just to find traction, and that's a big difference to the past time. But yeah, we'll handle.
The BMW, okay. Well, it started with generally one of our customers and two sales guys, myself and Oliver, and we come up with this idea of what we're going to do with this BMW of Klaus is still in the garage, and we just thought, well, let's take it to Goodwood. No idea of the mission behind that.
I just gave them the opportunity to work on the car. Obviously, the car has a lot of special parts. Every bolt, every nut is custom made, and a lot of things have not been available anymore. We couldn't find it, and there is not really anybody you can ask.
I think every step of the way was a challenge for us, to be honest. Sourcing spare parts, sourcing tyres that weren't made anymore, and convincing people that we should make these tyres again. So just challenges one after the other like that.
People who saw the car before and heard about us driving in Goodwood, they wanted to be here because they wanted to see it again. And there are a lot of exciting cars. Just look around. A lot of one-offs, and they're all great builds. But I have seen very often the reaction on that car, in the back. And let's see what people, what spectators think about that car after the first run. happy that the car was running without any problems up the hill. So the first step we accomplished. I think the driver feels comfortable with the car. Still, small little things we can improve.
In terms of which time is possible, so we have to ask Klaus or have to talk to Klaus because it's his car and he has to decide. For sure he will ask me what's possible, so we'll decide together.
To me it's never been about the time, it's been about bringing the car back to track, giving people an idea what this car is really about. And if the driver feels comfortable, he will do what he can do with the car, and that's not been our intention. But let's see what happens. So far so good. We in the top 10. We didn't want to really go for a very fast lap time. We're not here to break a lap record. We want to bring back the car, but no technical issues. Car's still running good, and that's exciting. Still the traction control and the ABS we can't get working. That's a little bit sad, but it is what it is. There was not enough time to prepare the car, but so far so good. We might not be able to fix it here on the weekend. The engineers tried really hard. They will give another try in the afternoon. Maybe they can, get it working again. But if not, it really doesn't matter.
Really happy how Jörg is driving it. He is one of these drivers who can bring that car to 98% of his capabilities without risking it, without losing it.
Being top 10 in such a competitive environment, obviously something to be proud about.
I would say I want to be invisible and unnamed, so therefore I'm not here as my person, because I'm just a substitute for Georg, who wanted to be here, and therefore it's not about me as a driver. We tried to make the start better, to heat the tires up a little bit before, to make it more confident. I'm getting used to the car. Yeah.
And now it seems reality, because talking with Klaus and what the car's capable of and where we're at, it's very promising, and I think that the car with the Judd can do a lot more.
There's for sure a tiny bit left in the car, and also a tiny bit left in me. We'll see in the afternoon.
I have no words to describe it. It's now the final run. We're quite good so far this weekend. I had no issues, and I can just hope for a good run, good result, and whatever the outcome is, we'll be happy. It's been a great weekend. Got to meet a lot of friends of Georg again, and I guess it touches more people out there in the web. The feedback we get from there is just amazing, indescribable. Some people traveled really from far just to see the car again, which is quite amazing. There was no question asked. They booked tickets, they found a way, flight tickets, they found a way to get tickets here. Yes, they showed up and they couldn't express how excited they are to see the car again. And I think they have done a phenomenal job to build the car, to run the car. Georg in particular, he has been really great from the first moment on, and pretty sure he's going to have a good last final run. And I can't wait to see the outcome.
It's the ex-Georg Plasa car. He was a genius driver and engineer on the European hill climbs in the mid-2000s. And look at the speed as he comes to the top of the hill. He's going to go first. He's going to smash it by 2.86 seconds. He goes into first position.
I think he did like he would have done. He had a clear sky today. He was watching us all the day, and I'm sure that's what he also wanted to do in his life. And it was me to fulfill it.
You know, if I'm honest, I didn't think we would be there. You know, the car only had very limited testing. You know, a few months ago it was still behind curtains in Klaus's garage, and you know, it's here. And when I first saw that we were, you know, even in the top 10, it was like, wow, you know, really? I had to look like twice at it to see it. And then Klaus said today, well, you know, we're third now. You know, third in our class. No, third overall. So yeah, absolutely amazing.
Well, you know, I guess that's what Britain prepared for. You guys had a lot of sunshine the last couple of days. There is no cloud at the sky. So we even tried to make sure that he has a, you know, free, clear view on the track on what we are doing for him today, and I'm pretty sure he would have done it, you know, exactly the same way. Well, it just shows the amazing engineering skills of Georg Plasa. You know, he built one of a race car, and it's been no different than other experiences I had before with that car. You go and see some other, you know, race teams with exciting cars, great race cars, great concepts. But that car, you know, smashed them all, and that's basically what we have done on the weekend as well. You know, being on podium, something we would have not dreamed about. Being the fastest touring car, that's probably something you could try to target and, you know, dream. Well, you know, our driver has done an amazing job. The team has done an amazing job. They just, you know, worked as they used to work back in the days with Georg, have taken the same approaches, and you know, here we are on the podium, 2 seconds quicker than any other touring car. So that's the way Georg would have done it, and we have done it, you know, for that one.
For sure not. We don't want to go on tracks where Georg has done some records or something else to beat those records. That would be the wrong way. But to show the car to the fans and some other places, anywhere in the world, to write further his story, that would be the goal. I could imagine. But you have to talk to Klaus, to Jürgen, of the car's owners.
You know, the only thing I can promise is that we will bring back the car again on track and show it in front of audience at some other places.
And baby Judd.